There's a reason why I do that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As we slowly come to this reading, I'm just going to slowly activate the energy around us while delicately protecting my soul. Okay. Abracadabra. We're going to start with the dice today. I'm going to put my little hummingbird skulls in my ears. Hold on a momento. I've been like piecing out everywhere without my jewelry on. And like, I think that's a good thing because now the tattoos I've had on my body, I guess I don't need so much jewelry, but oh, I feel so naked. I would rather I'd rather go out in public naked than leave my house without my jewelry. But I feel like that's just wrong. Oh, who's that bastard? Neptune, I fucking knew it. Pisces in the house. Okay. Second house of Taurus, and then Leo. Okay. Possessions, money, self-worth. Illusions about money. Okay. Someone's pissed. Okay, that's the lion energy. Ooh. And as I said, lion energy from strength, I heard liar energy. That's that Neptune Pisces shit. Alert. So there's some type of alert that hasn't got to you yet. 911 emergency. The fuck? Oh, no wonder you're mad. I can feel like I don't know if you noticed that I'm kind of feel like I'm like catatonic right now. Like I feel like I'm like something has come over me to like overwhelmingly relax my energy. And I feel like this is why. Oh. Poison. You know what I'm getting? It's like, it's almost as if you ingested poison, okay? And you call poison control, you call 911, and these motherfuckers gone and disconnected your phone. Oh, okay. So I was watching, I'm dealing currently right now with a stalker that's in my phone. And I've been talking to Collective about it because I've been trying to figure out like what to do about it. And then I contacted somebody about it last night, and I was told to download. There's multiple ones that you can use, but there are apps that you can download onto your phone. Okay, and it can, like, somebody has fucked with your communication, and it's communication twice here. Like, I'm reading it on my cheat sheet of paper. It's just kind of like piercing out at me. Okay, Gemini energy. And then communication is also on this alert card, and it's in reverse. That means they have stopped your communication to the outside world. Like, there could be calls coming in that they're stopping. So I really feel like you should download this antivirus that you can put into your phone. I'm going to do it. Okay. I'm going to do it just simply for safety purposes, because this individual keeps coming into my phone, and now they're going into my Spotify, and they're going into my messages. They're going into my Gmail. They're physically fucking with, I believe now, my business. Okay, like I believe that they're deleting emails and physically stopping my emails from reaching who they need to. And I believe it's through them being in my phone. Okay, so I'm really getting the vibe that, and like, do your research, because right now I'm looking at 3 different ones to do, because I mean, they do cost money. Okay, these things that you download, they do cost money, and you have to be willing to, like, you know, fork out $20 a month, and make sure that if you are forking out $20 a month, that you're actually doing it with like an antivirus company that is like known, you know, that has reviews, that has been used for a while too. Okay, because some of these things that have been going on with phones, I mean, they've been going on for a while. Okay, and like a lot of companies, antivirus and stuff like that, companies, right? The longer that they've been around, it's kind of like the more they establish themselves and they keep up with the Kardashians, you know, like they keep up with the times and the rhythm and everything. And so I'm trying out a couple, and I really feel like Collective is saying to you that there is something quite toxic. And I mean, what if somebody was in your fucking phone, okay, and something happened to you and you needed to call 911? These motherfuckers they're gonna object it. Like, they're gonna stop it somehow. Okay, and that's like this geek squad shit on high alert. Like, once people know how to get into people's phones and get into their computers, like, I'm staring at Neptune energy, supernatural. This could be a supernatural entity as well. Okay, something that has latched itself into your phone. Okay, so there is this. Okay, so in order to figure out if there is somebody in your phone, or if there is somebody that is tapping into your energy, or like, you know, going through your shit, it's all telecommunications. Okay, so whether they're in your phone, in your laptop, in your iPod, in your I don't know what's left, tablet, okay, stuff like that, in your car tablet. Okay, there's like so many forms of communication out there now that I feel like whoever this person is under a lot of illusions, okay? And they have this supernatural ability to almost like appear false to get into these accounts, okay, that are following you. And the thing is that I also feel like this could be some type of like demonic energy as well, that latches themselves into phones. Like, have you ever heard of those energies that go into like machines? I mean, fuck, X-Files did a video about it. Okay, about a computer system telling everybody to kill themselves. What the fuck? No one, like, all I can hear is no wonder you're mad. No wonder you're mad. Like, whatever you're angry about, and to do something to do with, I don't know, like a breach. There's a fucking breach here. House, look at that, hearth and home. Like, there's a fucking breach here. in your home. And now I'm getting, I don't know if you have like an alarm system. You go to turn the alarm on because somebody broke into your house and they've deleted your account, or they've cut the wire in the back, or like, I don't know. This is like, there's disease, corpse, and the shark. The fuck? Like, I really feel as if somebody wants you to die and you cannot call for help. This was really weird. I turned my phone off last night for a little while, and then when I turned it back on, an alert came. You know when the police do that, they send out alerts? This emergency alert was on my page as I opened up my phone, okay? And it said that a homicide had been done in the area and that the individual was at loose, trying to seek shelter. And I was like, what the fuck? Third-party interference. Murder. Okay, what's going on in the chat? Where is this Muhammad person you guys are talking about? Oh, you guys are calling me Muhammad? Oh, okay, let's see. Okay, so let's hide Muhammad, because, like, we don't really know what the hell that guy's talking about. And what else is going on here? Jesus is king. Jesus loves you. He will forgive you. Okay. I'm not really asking for forgiveness, but, you know, word up to the carpenter. Okay. Word up to the carpenter. Oh, Jesus. That crazy son of a bitch. Okay. Who's actually a necromancer, by the way. If you really think about it, he rose from the dead with a new spirit. That would be a necromancer. Jesus was a witch. Okay. I've been watching this witch that defies the Bible, and he's like, oh, you gotta read it. It's the funniest book in the world. I mean, there's necromancers. And magic potions that are made of blood. He's so funny about explaining the Bible. Oh, it's so funny. I'm like, people take that shit so seriously. It's just a book. It's just a book. Secret Agent Man. Wow. Okay. Back to the reading. I'm sorry. Sometimes people that just let that shit define them so much make me laugh, but that's just me and trying to understand being controlled. Okay. So back to the reading. I feel, okay, so there is this, like, I don't know, man. I got the feeling that somebody wants to hurt you. Okay. And, I mean, this really sucks because this is kind of like this is a really, like, I feel like a pretty fucking bold energy to come through. Like, somebody's pissed. There's vampire. With a hangman. Remember I said blood? What did I say about blood? I just said something about blood. Oh, there are potions made of blood. That's what I just said. And I just pulled a vampire card. That's creepy. There's another X-Files episode where that group of people, there's a few X-Files episodes. I saw the X-Files card about vampires. People who pretend to be vampires, but then mysteriously disappear. As if, well, if they weren't a vampire, they'd still be in front of you. Why did they disappear? Like, we have disease on the table here. Like, is it me, or is it somebody is seriously fucking sick and twisted to believe that they are an actual vampire? And what the fuck does that have to do with you? They're gonna come suck your blood or some shit? I kind of got a confirmation for that. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to download an antivirus into our phones. We're going to keep those lines clear so then you can, in fact, call 911 if you need to. We're going to lock our doors at night and maybe take a look around us when we're out in public. Okay? Like, eyes in the back of your head shit. Because the thing is that if there was a murder in my neighborhood, specifically, like yesterday, this shit can happen anywhere. Okay? So we have 2 cards that have third party on them. Like, I feel like there's a third party interfering in your life. It's just, how do you find them? Because they seem to know you quite well. And you don't know where the fuck they are. So, we got some advice. Take it or leave it. I feel like Lighthouse in reverse with copycat. Like, this is fucking fucked. I don't know, man. Take it or leave it. If it resonates. Vampire again on the bottom of the fucking deck. I don't know, man. People are crazy. Okay, just be super careful. This could be all in another fucking dimension. This could be spiritual energy, spiritual attacks, spiritual vampires. It doesn't necessarily have to be in real life. Okay, so take it or leave it. Because, like, who the fuck wants to take it? My God. My beta is such a grouch, okay? But he just looks like he's angry all the time. I actually don't think he's angry. And he does this thing where there's a tetra in the tank too. And tetras are really, like, playful, and they say never to just have one tetra or it'll die, you know, because they're kind of like a posse fish. They like to run with a gang. But all the other tetras died and left him all by himself. So, I don't know. I just left him, and I was like, well, fuck it. Like, once he dies then, like, I'm never going to get another fucking goddamn tetra again, okay? Amber tetras. I mean, they're so pretty, but fuck that. They just died too quickly. So anyways, it's been now almost a year, okay? That tetra, but not that tetra, though. This one has only been around for maybe, like, 5 months, I think. And, but the beta's been around for a year now, almost. So it's his tank. Like, I tell him, like, I bought that whole fucking 12-gallon tank for one beta. Okay? You know how much money I put into that tank? It's ridiculous for one fish. I don't know why. I just wanted to have a fish tank in my room, and I just didn't expect I was going to go 12-gallon, but, you know, go big or go home, apparently. And so he's become basically best friends with the tetra because the tetra is lonely, and he'll just kind of, like, follow everybody around. So he'll follow the shrimp around because the shrimp will swim every now and then he'll follow the snails around. But what my beta makes him do is my beta will chase him around the tank. And it's not aggressive because he doesn't put his gills out, and he's not, like, I've seen him attack something before, so I know he's not being aggressive at all. He's just playing, and he forces the fucking tetra to swim around the tank while he chases them as if they're playing tag. And I swear to God, one day it looked like they were playing hide and seek because he was hiding behind the log while the Tetra was swimming around. And then when the Tetra came up to see him, the beta jumped out of nowhere and then started chasing the Tetra. And then the Tetra went and hid. And then the beta didn't know where, like, it was like, I don't know what kind of games they play in that tank, but they're always playing games with each other. Like, I didn't know that a fish tank was going to be so entertaining until I put one in my room with everything in it is real. Like real wood, real plants, real snails, real active biodegradable substance on the bottom. Like, it's all real, right? So there's nothing fake in it. And it is mesmerizing. It really is. It's like looking at a lake. It's like I have a personal little lake in my room, which is super awesome. And then the beta gets so tired after like 5 minutes of swimming, not even. And he'll go lay down on the bottom of the tank under all the trees. Like, he's fucking hilarious. Like, fish, I didn't really think I was going to like fish as much as I really do. Fucking fish, man. The community of fish is incredible. My fucking bell broke. Look at this bullshit. Fucking little dumb thing. Also, somebody can take my chime. Yeah, right. Okay. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Okay. High Priestess of Earth in reverse. High Priestess of Air upright. And Loyalty in reverse. With Letting Go upright. So 22, 33, 6, and 3. A lot of threes up in here. So I almost feel as if this High Priestess of Spirit, there's belonging. Okay, so, I just saw House for Rent. It says House of Night, but I just saw House for Rent. Weird. Okay, so, I feel like this High Priestess of Earth is, okay, so the High Priestess of Air found out about the High Priestess of Earth. Okay, and something that was grounded, okay, planted, has become uprooted, which is why I saw House for Rent. Somebody has given up something and put it up for somebody else, okay? And that's what the High Priestess of Air is telling us. So, I don't know, whatever you could have been, I don't know, I think it's a possibility. No, I was going to say, it's a possibility that you might be offered something, but I feel like with the letting go, I feel like you have to let it go. Okay, so with Loyalty in reverse, I feel as if somebody is going to be disloyal. Okay, and whatever they decided, they are now pulling away from. Okay, which is the uprooting of the High Priestess of Earth in reverse. Something has uprooted, right? Loyalty in reverse would be disloyalty. Somebody has chosen to go against you. Possibly there's going to be a deal that falls through. Okay. You could be putting applications for like houses or something like that for House for Rent. And it doesn't become available for you. Okay. But I feel like there's a cycle coming up where right now, okay, so put it this way, the way that I see this is the way that the fucking world works, okay? I feel like you were applying for something that you didn't get, okay? You didn't get it for some reason. So because you didn't get it, this is the backup plan. Okay, 41-5, that would be changed. This is the backup plan. Therefore, Spirit, a high priestess of Spirit, had a feeling that that somebody was going to uproot. Okay, so she made a backup plan. So where you had to let go of something because somebody decides to be disloyal to you, that means another door opens somewhere else. Okay, so where you didn't get in and you should have, somebody now is pulling out of another deal so then you can go there. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope it does. Because, again, look what I just moved. I just moved the disloyalty card. So it's kind of reaffirming to me that loyalty was definitely not, the way that you were going to get this, okay? If you were applying for a house or something and say perhaps you knew the owners or you had a good rapport or something like that, okay? It's not going to go your way. Okay, it's like you might think because you know somebody, it's a done deal, and it's very shocking to actually find out that a lot of times, like sometimes knowing the person before the project is made actually takes you out of the runnings, because sometimes people think that that's too personal. They don't want to work with people that they know. That's why this is disloyalty. Okay, it's like giving the job to somebody else when they could give it to their brother or they could give it to their best friend, but they choose to hire off the streets because they don't want to get grounded with something. Maybe that's what it is. They don't want to get grounded in something. So you got to let them go. Like, look at the card I'm staring at. Complicated, okay? Complicated with number 11. So we have 11, 22, and 33. That's a lot of double numbers, okay? And we also have the fledging in reverse, which is the Fool card. It's like somebody thinks, which would be 111. Oh, this is divine then. Somebody really thinks that they've got a new start, and it doesn't happen. It doesn't start. Another house becomes available. Trapped in reverse. Ooh, lust. Oh, no. Oh, okay. So, okay. I'm getting a little bit more of the picture here. Whoever you were just applying with or applying for, they were too focused on what you look like. Oh, and they felt like they were going to get trapped in what you look like. Oh, so somebody made a superficial move. That's why you have to let them go. You know, when you showed up to go look at this house, you might have not looked good. You might have just got off work. You might have just woke up. You know, you might have had your painting clothes on. And this person was like, ew, what the fuck? Have you ever heard of showering? And you're like, I didn't even fucking know you were going to show up. You just fucking showed up. What the fuck? Like, they're so focused on what you looked like. You know, I feel like this is, I mean, I feel like this is from a female point of view, but at the same time, I mean, girl, if you want to go to that fucking store with your hair curlers in, and you done see the boy down the street that finds you attractive, and they see you in those hair curlers and go, ugh, bitch. That's the most superficial thing possible. How do you think bitches curl their hair? You think it just curls naturally? Like, oh, just a little, and I'm just done. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it's done. It's ruined. Hope in reverse. There is no hope. Oh, no. Like my broken bell. I mean, you can ring it because it still works. But like, there's another option coming. Okay, there's another option coming, and the universe lined this other house up. Okay, for a reason. People pull out of deals. Nothing is set in stone. There is no Sharon Stones. Okay, nothing is set in stone. And, you know, we can't blame people for the choices that they make. And you know, just because sometimes you think you're going to get something. Like, sometimes, honestly, when, like, I'm applying for jobs and shit, like, I come up against, I have 20 years of experience. I come up against bitches that fucking don't even have any experience, and I don't get the job. Okay, it's not always about how much experience you have or how good you are at it or how clean you are or how much you're going to take care of the house. Sometimes it's about something else. Okay, and that's plain and simple. It's just about something else. It's just sometimes people choose not to take your side, you know, irregardless of how amazing you would do at the job. So then the universe goes, yeah, we know that was a huge test for them. That wasn't a test for you. You're going to get through it because you already did. Okay, if you've got this much experience, like Spirit said, you're going to get something else is going to line up for you. Okay, and like keep your aspirations, you know, big, huge, alive. There is this fly that is trying so hard to get into my room. Like, go away. You know, flies are like drones, eh? Be careful. If you see, I don't know, flies hanging around too much or like, there's always these pigeons that sit on my roof right outside my bathroom window. And I swear, I know they're trying to watch me on the toilet. Like, be careful because some of these things are drones. Like, why does this fly want to get in my window? Like, he keeps flying away and then trying to get back into my window. Like, why? Like, you have a whole vast world out there. There's nothing you want here. But he's just trying to get in. Like, he just wants to get, like, that seems to me like some type of fucked up drone. And like, I'm gonna spray some perfume because if it actually isn't if it is a fly, it's not gonna like the smell of that. But I sure as fuck do. Okay. In the woods with the Blair Witch. Oh, the Blair Witch is on the bottom of the deck. Oh, she's so scary. She will fuck your shit up. I watch this. There's this young girl that I watch sometimes who goes on these camping trips all by herself, and she's really proud of it. And you know, it's gaining like, it's just gaining, you know, her trust and, you know, like getting out into the universe. And she said she was all packed up she was all unpacked and she was making dinner. And then all of a sudden she said she was in the middle of nowhere. Okay. There wasn't a path to get to where she was. She just, you know, she knew she had a compass, so she knew where she was going. Okay. But it wasn't on a trail or anything like that. Right. And then she said she was eating dinner and she looked up and suddenly there was a drone right in front of her. And she said to herself, I mean, she's a little bit of a young woman. And she's like, okay, so she's like, the woman in me was like, fuck this thing. Who gives a shit? You're a woman. You can be here. And she's like, this other part of me was like, yo, they know where you are. Get the fuck out of there. So she packed up all her shit. And she's like, as fast as she could. And she fucking ran out of the woods. And, you know, to be honest, she hasn't put up another camping video since. I'm like, girl, you know, you got to, like, when you're on your own and, like, take it from somebody who has been on their own for a long time. Like, I have moved across the country by myself. I've lived in my car by myself. I have gone on adventures by myself. And it is extremely scary. Okay, it really is. Like, to sleep in your car and to be that vulnerable. Okay, that like there was times where I was so uncertain of the surroundings that I was in that I actually would tarp my vehicle up. I had a smaller vehicle and I had a huge tarp. So I would take this fucking tarp and I would wrap it around my entire car, right? To the point where truckers would then, you know, park beside me thinking that I was in an abandoned car. I'd get up in the morning at like the crack of dawn and I'd see these truckers and they'd be like, oh, every time, oh, there's somebody in there? I didn't know they were in there. I thought that car was abandoned. Yeah, it ain't. Okay, because I was so scared sometimes to be alone. You know, you don't tell people that. You don't go around expressing how terrified you are to sleep in your car. You know, it's just kind of one of those things that you're like, you know, you just adapt to in the moment. So you just learn how to do things for yourself. Okay, so you become safe. Okay, get the fuck out. I'm telling you, these goddamn flies. I don't know. Be careful. Things can watch you, you know. Like if you are somewhere and there's suddenly a drone in front of you and you are all by yourself, bitch, run. Okay, that means somebody knows your exact location and where to fucking find you. And honestly, I always turn my location off. I never have my location on my phone. I never have my location on fucking anywhere. Okay, it's not worth it. It's a trap, you know. Like having your location services on is a trap. Like you shouldn't need to have your location services on unless you actually need locational services. And turn that shit off. You know, you don't need people knowing where you are. I kind of feel like somebody is trying to trap somebody. Did you just hear that bird? That's a confirmation. There's experience in reverse with the other side. Poltergeist, and then Children of the Night. We also have suspicion with fate and lies and escape. Okay. With dinner. Okay. Oh, God. I don't want to even know anymore. Okay, so listen. Somebody wants to get in contact with you, okay, to make a little dinner arrangement, okay? And Spirit, if this resonates with you, is strongly advising you to not go, okay? The reason why I say this, and like I said, it has to resonate, okay? And however way it does, a lot of these are just affirmations. A lot of these are possibilities. A lot of these are, you know, things that necessarily aren't done this particular way, but it's like kind of along the lines, okay? So it seems like, oh, my nose is getting itchy now, which is a bad sign, okay? Somebody is grief-stricken over you. And this is somebody that you walked away from, okay? Spirit guided you away from them, okay? Once you started to notice that this person did not really have the best interest for you. Like this trap could be they tried to get you pregnant, okay? They tried to... somebody definitely wanted somebody working hard, like so hard, and I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means like overly work for the relationship. I don't know if somebody expected you to overly work for their store or for their, I don't know, their life or their happiness or something, okay? And the thing is that this person is displacing this energy onto you. Okay, they are not overly grief-stricken over you, but they are emphasizing that they are, which means at this point in time, nobody can even break through to them because they're not going to listen to anybody because this person is delusionally insane from the looks of it. Okay, they're believing so many lies and their mind is tricking them. Okay, they could see a sign that says... park here, okay, and they assume that that's a sign from the universe to call you because now they're saying that you can go and park there at their place and go and see them. Like they're really, you know, people believe things once they start kind of going crazy, okay? And like I'm all for the crazy shit shows, okay, because I'm fucking crazy, and whatever that means, okay, for the most part, I only feel like people say that people are crazy just to define something that they don't understand, okay, so it's crazy to them because that possibility never crossed their threshold kind of thing, okay, so whatever this person is, it's like almost as if you broke up with somebody or you escaped somebody or you left somebody and they thought you would never leave them for the entire fucking world, okay? That you would stay there in so much grief like them, okay? and just in a trap, you know, and you both suffer and you both have to work too hard. I really don't even think that you were having sex at all, okay? I feel like there was absolutely no passion, no experience involved with this. It was spirits controlling you, okay? And both parties, from the looks of it, were acting like children, okay, refusing to see really what was going on. And they were being haunted by other people's relationships, you know, like they were being haunted by, I don't know, like this could be a sex demon. Like we brought those up yesterday, STDs, sexually transmitted demons, okay, that come through your root chakra, okay? And I feel like that's maybe why you left this person, was because possibly whatever they did in the bedroom was just not something that you do, or they just went to the extreme, and that's, again, not what you do, okay? Like, I don't know. Maybe they like believe that you were some nympho or something, and like you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, haven't had sex for a long time, thanks. Don't nymphos need it like all the time? Oh my God. Okay, so this song came up. It's this 50 Cent song, Candy Shop. And he goes, if you be a nympho, I'll be a nympho. Okay. And I swear that's what this is, like, something along the lines of that. Like, I don't know what they thought you were. And so you just left. Like, fuck that. I am not, whatever it was, you were not what they are, okay? And they kind of can't, or like, I don't know, you could have showed them something in bed, okay? And that has kept them, like, silently obsessed with you. I don't know. It was fated for the two of you to get together. It really was. So for whatever reason that was, I think a lot of this, they have believed the lie over the fate, okay? And driven themselves down such a road that, I mean, I really think that it's more, they're more obsessed with you than in love with you, or hard up that they're not with you. I feel like this person is using you as an excuse to filter sadness through. So that's why it's like, I don't know. Because there is this other twist on it that I'm getting now. And I started watching this show, Eastbound and Down, with Danny McBride. And he's like this professional baseball player, but he fucks it all up. Ends up moving back home and teaching second school or like high school or I don't know, elementary school. I don't know. He starts teaching school anyways. And it's fucking hilarious. And he hooks up with his ex-girlfriend. Well, actually, I don't know if they hook up. I have a feeling they're going to end up hooking up. But maybe, is that where I got this song from? Did it play in the episode last night? I was like, where did I get this 50 Cent song from? Anyways, because I've been singing it for a couple days. And he sees his ex-girlfriend who's engaged to somebody else. Okay. It could be the principal. I'm not sure who he is. But anyways, he's like determined to get her back. I'm pretty sure he's going to get her back. And like, cause then I like that fated twist as opposed to this weird succubus shit, cemetery shit. Like, I don't like this. This isn't like, we have been getting some fucked up shit lately. And honestly, I'm going to say, I really don't want to read it that way anymore. So it's like, unless I get an alert that like something fucked up is happening, I am not going to read it that way anymore because I'm the fucking reader and that's what I say. And spirit can deal with that because I'm putting my foot down sometimes. Fuck. Like, sometimes I feel like. Okay. So now we have Jaws in reverse with Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh, okay. So this person, okay, whoever is wanting to ask you out, okay, or I don't even know if that's what it is. I feel like it's just something, it's like, I don't know, a dinner that went wrong, or they're trying to get you to dinner, or they're trying to get people to a dinner, and they don't know how to get this dinner orchestrated because they feel like they already, you know, kind of fucked it up once, but I think they know that you still like them. Okay, so I feel like they're going to not fall into the trap of bullshit around them, okay? Because the thing is what I try to kind of like push with this channel is to listen to your dreams, okay? If your dreams are communicating with you, then to listen to them because there are very important messages that come through sometimes. Okay, so say this is an ex or an old energy that used to be around you. The reason why it didn't work out was because they refused to go deep with you. You know, they refused to get off the surface, okay? They didn't want to dive in, okay? It was they were too scared, okay? So now they've been so fucked up over being too scared to jump into the water, okay? Now that I feel like now they're almost like getting into their heads about it, okay? Now they're going to feel like they're getting trapped by what other people say they're going to need to do for you. Oh, so maybe this is like, I don't know, a small community of people, okay? Maybe you don't really get out much. Maybe you're kind of like, you know, your lovers know each other, or everybody knows each other, and like maybe this person back in the day got filled up with shit and determined to believe that they would never live up to your standards. Okay, and you would trap them in that as if they would have to work 12-hour shifts back to back and never sleep. Okay, it was a lie. Okay, and then whatever happened sexually between the two of you, okay, one person was very, 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 okay, I feel like sexually, one person was very childish while the other person like went into a whole nother realm. Okay, like blackout, doesn't remember anything, while the other person was such a child. Okay, so it's like this child now, which I mean, I feel like that both energies were very young energies. Okay, not children, but very young. Okay, I feel like those people now have suspected that it's possible that they were asked to leave something before they were ready to leave it. Okay, because they know that they're fated to be together, but why are they not together? Okay, and I feel like that's what is consuming them by like other people, you know, kind of making them believe that they're going to get stuck in some trap with you. Okay, and that's going to be the end of their life. Midnight. Okay, and there's King Kong. So I feel like Wonder of the World, you know, something is going to change. It's going to change. It's like go big or go home. There's the woods. Fucking Blair Witch done come out anyways. That scary bitch. I'm telling you, somebody was fucking scared. Okay, there's face. They were not in the right frame of mind, I think, for something, which is why they were so childish about it. And I mean, you followed suit, so you know it's not like you have one over them or anything. Okay, you kind of followed, like if they led by childish behavior, you followed with childish behavior. Okay. And good for you, because it just, I mean, it shows that you were both in the same place at the same time. Okay. Hey, Diane, what's happening? Are you the Russian? Hello? Are you the hello from Russian? I feel like I saw your name yesterday. Okay. So, combination. Yeah, you know, combination could be that suddenly, you know, if this person or this situation realizes that really all it is that, you know, this is a situation that was a little bit larger than what you could have handled back in the day, that I feel like now you can handle it. You know, like the way that the three of them start off in the woods and the Blair Witch is not how they all end up. You know, like they massively change in a very small amount of time. Okay, they're like I mean, I'm pretty sure by day 3 they are starting to get really agitated with each other. That's what I thought you were, the Russian. What up from Russia? All right. So these stupid flies, drone flies, cannot come in. Okay. So I feel like, yeah, like whatever this was, because now I got Nosferatu that just came out, and like that's the thing, like that's that you know, the whole nostalgia of Nosferatu would be that you call out for something and it comes back to you. Okay, it's something that you made a wish for that comes back around to you. Okay, but the thing is that you have to, the two of you are not the same anymore. Okay, the two of you have been through something that, I mean, it scared the fuck out of both of you. The way that I see it, okay? It's just we deal with fright differently. Okay, so I feel like this person got scared that they weren't, I feel like one person felt as if they weren't going to be able to live up to your standards sexually. Okay, while the other person, or the same person too, felt as if you were going to make them work night and day for you. And like, I mean, it's a little bit fucked up because I kind of feel like that wasn't the case, and you had to physically leave that energy because they were putting that onto you. You know, like, fuck you, you get a job. And you were like, I do have a job. Like, what the fuck? Okay, like, clearly there was some miscommunication here. Okay? Like, there was some miscommunication. Because somebody is so fucking upset about the death of this that they haven't been able to get over it from the second it happened. Okay, so fucking riddle me that. Like, Jesus Christ. This person is fucking not gonna just let you go. And I really, nature with neighbors, the double N. I feel like, okay, so you were, okay, I feel like they felt like you rejected them. I don't know how it really happened. If you did reject them, okay, they watched you through the neighbor's yard, okay? And they also, I feel like, watched you in some way get attacked, and they did nothing. Because they were so angry at you that they wouldn't step up or wouldn't have a conversation with you. I don't know. You know how people do that. They all of a sudden start playing the what if game. Like, what if she's like this? Or what if he's like this? Or what if this happens? And it's like, oh, good Lord. Anything could happen. Okay? Anything. What if you're on your way to all these what ifs and you fucking die? Okay? Like, honestly. Ooh, I like those numbers. Okay? You just never fucking know. Okay? Nothing. And then we got forbidden on the bottom of the deck in reverse because I feel like the world is saying, like, there's nothing forbidden from you. Nothing. You're the one that rejects yourself in situations. You know, like, and clearly whatever happened with this, it seems to kind of be the both of you. So one person really can't say, well, you did this and you did that. It's like, well, the other person can say, yeah, well, you did this and you did that. And then it's like, well, y'all just fucking shake on it and move on. I don't know if you will. I do not know if you will, because it seems like I do feel like it's a possibility that somebody has gone to the other side. And if they've gone to the other side, then I feel like they think you hate them. And that's what would keep them away from you, which is why they have to go deep, because if they want to go deep and love you, then they can change your hate towards them. But they have to choose to do that. Because it seems like it's their own frame of mind that's holding them back. I don't really think you. I think you might have just been stuck in the woods with a fucking witch. But what do I know? I'm just the reader. You're the ones that are going through this. And again, I'm looking at forbidden, like, nothing is forbidden from you. Nothing. Nothing. You know, like, you have to, like, some gates you can't get through and some roads are just simply not for you. But it does not mean that you are forbidden from it. It just simply means you have to manifest your desires. So, what are we at? 56-48. Nice. Okay. So, I feel like I'm going to do one more because I do have plans, so I can't be here forever. Okay. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Yeah, I know, right? It seems a little fucking ridiculous, but some people do that. Some people won't. Some people will stand there and do nothing because nobody else is. They don't want to be the only ones that do something while nobody else is doing anything. The Blair Witch came out again. That's my card for the Blair Witch. Because those are the things that she hangs, you know? I mean, it's all fake, but in my mind, that fucking movie was real. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I just got really dizzy. Weird energy. Wow, what the fuck? Okay. Something big's coming in, as per usual, because now I'm getting the psychic sweats. Okay, so, okay, so I kind of feel like there's a tower that's about to come down. And somebody who is not speaking is going to speak. Okay? And like, put yourself in the first person if you need to. We have... So, it seems like something is packaged to look like love, to look like peace, but it is actually to fuck with you. Okay? So watch for offers coming in, okay? Because if it's an offer that kind of seems like too good to be true, it definitely is, okay? And here's why I say that. Is because with the moon energy, we have the moon energy was staged, and then the Blair Witch with another tower. So we have two towers, okay? We start off the reading with the tower in reverse, as if somebody can't believe that something can happen. And as we move through the reading, the tower happens again. So no matter how much they think it can't happen, it really does, okay? And it happens because of Mother Nature's wrath. So that means that not only with the Blair Witch, but the Blair Witch would be a representative of a spirit, okay? Now, Mother Nature's wrath would also come through as spiritually divine wrath, possibly, or karma to somebody else who is believing that it's a possibility that they can act like Satan, okay, or act like Santa, take things away from you that they gave you, okay, that it's been actually, like, they don't realize that as they've been giving and stealing from you, they have been being watched. Okay, and they don't believe that anybody could possibly watch them, you know, because who would be watching them? They are genuine people. It doesn't matter how genuine you think you are. Everybody will eventually, you know, come to tests where they have to prove what it is that they're doing. I mean, it's just like, it's like health and safety. Okay, it's like following codes. Like your shit has to be up to code, and if it's not, it's going to put people's lives at risk. Therefore, now we have laws in place to protect people. Okay, this is like this. Okay, there are laws in place to protect you, and whoever is giving and then stealing, okay, is now being targeted. I just heard. So all of these times that they were set up to give you and they stole from you has all been a part of this kind of hoax that the universe designed to slowly show how much they were taking their law into their own hands. Like, I rewatched The Lawless the other night. It's one of my favorite movies, but I haven't watched it in a while. And the way that I saw it this time, okay, this time I saw it a little bit different because it was the way that I read the card before was kind of like, well, someone's breaking the law and they don't care. The next time this time I watched it, I concentrated more on that fucking dude with, you know, the head shaved right here and the gloves on and that fucking guy. Okay, so I concentrated on him this time. And what I got out of it was, I mean, okay, the prohibition was set up to control alcohol. Okay, that was the way of the government trying to overstep because people were doing whatever the fuck they wanted to do. Okay, so they put laws in place so then people couldn't do that. Okay, but then there were these officers that decided that they were going to go to any lengths and do anything that they possibly felt like they could do to expose and take things away from people, okay, that were simply staged to do it, but the takedown was the real, I don't know, gallows kind of thing, like how are they going to treat the people? How are they going to arrest the people? How are they, right? It was like a testimony of their spirit. And these motherfuckers, they did not test well, okay? Because it seems like every test that was designed, okay, to try to show their character, they couldn't see as a test, and they failed every time. Okay, so because they were so, I believe, so convinced that they could never lose this tower. Like it was never going to come down. Change was just never going to happen, that they were in and will always be in full control of the tower that they're in. I mean, they're very misguided. Okay, very misguided and misled. Okay, there's Temperance and it was in reverse. Okay, there's the Knight of Wands. There's the Three of Swords. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Hermit. So it seems like somebody took action, okay, where there was hurt. Okay, so they really were supposed to rise to the occasion. And really, they created a war where they shouldn't have. Three of Cups in reverse. I feel as if a friend turned on you. Somebody, gave people insider information, right? Acting like, I mean, a lot of these things are people acting, okay? They really don't want to be good people. They just want to appear as good people. They aren't good. Okay, so I don't know what exactly this person did to you or what these people did to you, but the universe they have been lined up, and it has been proven that they will kick you when you're down. Like, they will slander your name. They will interrupt you. They will try and look like they're going to give something to you and then take something from you. In every test, they showed the lowest quality human possible. Okay, and that's a testimony of them. Unfortunately, very, very, very small human qualities. And they could be a Sagittarius or a Virgo. Okay. We do have the song card. But no song has come to me, though. Did a song come to me? Oh, yeah, No More Pain by Tupac. Oh, I Ain't Mad at You. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. That was the song. So go figure. Through all this shit they did to you, doesn't really seem like they're angry. Okay, actually, I forgot to even read these cards over here. So, to wrap it up, okay, there's Life Over Death with Creepy in reverse and Eric Drake with the Crow, with the sperm donor card. Okay, so I kind of feel like you get your revenge on them. Mother Nature gets her revenge on them. And it's, I'm not going to lie, kind of creepy. I feel like these people are just going to get what they deserve. And you're not even mad at them, but the universe is mad at them. Like, they went fucked with some, seriously high regarded collective, like like quickly put things in action to take from you and to almost kind of exploit you and hurt you. And that just, that seems like, I can kind of see why Collective's not even mad about it, because it kind of seems like this is displacement. Like, this doesn't seem like whatever they did to you, I don't really feel like it was you that made this person express these things the way that they did against you. I feel like you're mature enough to know that what this person did had nothing to do with you. It's their, what they need to be taking out on somebody else. And I feel like you recognize that. Like, I feel like you go like, all right, yeah, well, I should have kind of saw this coming. Like, clearly, you know what you did to another human. Okay. So, like, I mean, physically, like, if you are going to be honest with yourself and somebody comes to you and says, listen, you did this to me, you put this energy on me, you fucked with me, you pressed me, you did this, because people can read energy, and they can read a lot more energy than what you think, and if they kind of came to you and said something like, get your energy away from me, or like, back up or something, they went around and told people that. Like they said, I put my energy on them. Like, who the fuck do they think they are? As they're exploiting you, they're physically putting their energy now onto other people. So, no, you're not lying. And yes, they do put their energy on to people. Okay, so that's why I feel like you're just not even mad. You're just not even mad. Okay, these people some people choose to hide massive feelings about other people, and they choose to attack them because of those feelings. And I feel like a lot of the collective kind of needs to realize now that we can't be taking these things personally, because it's so not personal, yet hitting us personally, but it's so not personal that the less we take it seriously, the more it can help these people stop putting negative energy onto people who don't deserve it and putting it onto the people who really do. Okay, but I feel like the people who really do need the energy put onto them are people that are higher positions that they won't fuck with. But they'll fuck with people that are on their level or that they can spit at. Okay? So. I can still hear. I ain't mad at you. So, 6 of Swords, Mastery of Swords. Like, you're not lying. Spirit knows that you're not lying when you say that you're not even mad at this person for what they did, because what they did had fucking nothing to do with you, and you know it. And that's a mature person, okay? It is very hard to be able to take somebody else's bullshit, that like runs you off the road, okay, and doesn't, totally disregards your life and takes something away from you when you, and then you, like, literally, this is as if, like, I feel like you're the kind of person that wouldn't get mad if you were driving in a car, okay, and somebody sped past you and literally ran you off the road. You kind of just went, whoa, that was a little, much. Like, I wonder where the heck they're going. I hope they make it there, okay? And then when the cops come, everybody comes, and then you're like, I got ran off the road. And then you find out that person was like on their way to the hospital, and like did not mean to run you off the road and did not mean to hurt you in any way, and you didn't even take it as that. Even if this person was like, fuck you, get out of the way, grandpa, like, with some people, I mean, it's just, we take things from others and things happen through others that, it takes a very confident person to be like, well, I know that it's not about me, because I don't even know that person, or that person does not know me, or, I have been told plenty of times that I'm, I just, unless you're coming straight to my door yelling at me, I'm not going to take it personally. Okay, there's delusional, okay, with Krampus, the Conjuring, the Roof, the 4-leaf clover, and emotional as fuck. So, honestly, somebody, they have to work on their delusions, okay, because they're a little bit kind of, wherever they live, okay, they live in a haunted house, okay, with a lot of emotionally driven spirits around them, Okay. And they're picking up on this energy and they're inflicting this energy onto other people. Okay. And they could be Irish. Okay. But I feel like at the same time with that card, that's our little grace of luck that says, okay, maybe you need to start clearing your house. It's a possibility you need to move. You need to get out of where you are. You know, you need to possibly stop drinking or stop reacting emotionally to things when you're at home or under your roof, because those are things around you. Those are negative attachments that are getting into you, affecting you, fucking with you. Okay. And it's creating this delusion around you. Okay, which is somebody's house. So be careful. All right, there's fucking lawless on the bottom of the deck again. Okay, and yeah, this person retaliated. They retaliated something onto you because they lied about loving you. Okay, that's how fucked up people can be. That they can literally convince themselves as they lie to themselves that they have no feelings towards collective whatsoever. And then they will go out and they will hurt collective in front of people just to prove that they're not lying, when in reality, they are lying. So you got some type of cheap shot from somebody who told the public that they didn't like you, when really they're actually secretly in love with you. And now I'm getting that song Stained. It's been a while. It's been a while. Like, I think it's been a very long time since you talked to this person. I think it's been a very long time since you have anything to do with this person. So the fact that they're coming up could be a possibility that they're ready to resurface in your life. So if this makes sense and it resonates with you, then just know that somebody might be coming back. All right. Peace. I have to go, like I said. So I had to do this reading early, but thank you for being here. All right. These were super weird fucking readings. I hope they resonated with people. And if they don't, you know, no figure, go figure. No doubt. And if they did, super sorry. Okay. Cause it was really fucking weird. So peace out. Have a great day. All right, we will see you soon. And yeah, word to your mothers. As usual, it's bye, Danny, and goodbye, Russia.